Guys, look at my view on my way home. Absolutely gorgeous. I know I've been super busy. I'm sure you guys haven't seen me put out any videos. That's because we just moved out to the middle of nowhere. I'm still, 20 minutes from home at this point. But I just kind of wanted to check in with you guys, let you know that I haven't forgot about you. I've just been crazy busy in this move. The snakes aren't even at my house yet. I actually just left my dad's house. That's where the snakes are at right now. Just got done taking care of them. I'm hoping tomorrow I can get those snakes over to the new house and get those set up. I do have another snake. Gosh, the lake's gorgeous. I do have another snake that's going to be on the way here pretty freaking soon. It's got a few genetics that I don't currently have in my collection, and it is a female, so that's always a bonus. Right now I only have 2 females right now, so I'm trying to build up my females a little bit. I've got one gorgeous male. I think he's going to do really well. He's almost a breeding size. Give him another year, maybe not even a year, and he'll be at breeding size. I am going to be kind of on the lookout, guys, for some adult, ready to breed males and females. That is, if you know, they're super dwarf or pretty high percentage dwarf. That's our goal, is to start breeding those here in the next year. So that's coming soon. Super excited for that. But really, guys, I just kind of wanted to make a quick video and let you guys know that I haven't forgot about you. It's been a few weeks. I feel bad that I haven't been able to get in there and finish editing my videos and get them uploaded. The worst part is out where I live, there's no internet right now. They've ran fiber optics to the road. I'm going to be meeting with them, here in about 2 weeks. They're going to come out, check out my setup, show me how they're going to run the wire, all that good jazz. And then it supposedly could be 8 to 12 weeks after that I finally get the fiber optics ran to the house, so I can finally have some internet out there. We don't even have TV out there yet, so definitely need to get internet. We have no signal, obviously, if you can't tell. It's in the twisties, good old Brown County, Indiana, out in the middle of nowhere. So it's gonna take a while. That being said, I also need to get a generator set up. If we lose power out in this area, it could be three days before you get power back on, depending on what storm it was, how bad it was, what areas are affected. So I've got to get a generator set up. It's already October, and it's already starting to get cold, so I'm gonna have to get on that here pretty quick. At least have a little portable one or something that I can throw an extension cord in if the power does go out. Make sure everybody has heat in the reptile room. I've got a fireplace. If worse comes to worse, I'll roll them all out into the living room and make sure the fire keeps the room pretty warm. But joys of moving. It's been chaotic the past couple weeks. Not to mention I was sick for, almost 2 weeks. Pretty sure I had a stomach ulcer. It's taking care of itself, but kind of got to watch what I eat in the meantime. But other than that, you guys haven't really missed much. Obviously, I've been feeding the snakes, taking care of the snakes. Nothing exciting. But with this move, there is going to be some new setups coming. The room's expanding. So living with my dad, he's not a big snake guy. You know, we were blessed that he was like, yeah, just move in, save up some money until you guys can buy a house. We were so sick of renting. So he really hooked us up on that for a year of living for free, basically. But his one thing was I was only supposed to have X amount of snakes, and I went over that number because I just can't contain myself from buying more snakes. And I've been out on my own for years now, and it's like, geez, moving back in with Dad's rough. But here we are. It all paid off. We've got the house. We've got everything that we really want. We're sitting on 5.5 acres out in the gorgeous country. Kind of out of the way, but I'd rather be out here than close to the city. I mean, it's a 30-minute commute to my hometown, and then it's about 15-20 minutes to the closest small town. Only problem is the city that I'm from, the town I'm from, is really where you go shopping and everything. So it's really 30 minutes from everything, 30 minutes from our family, all that good stuff. But we're really enjoying it so far. We've been out here, let's see, for 8 days. Well, no, we just got moved out here 2 days ago. We got the keys 8 days ago, but of course the missus wanted to paint pretty much every room of a 3,000 square foot home. And guys, let me tell you what, 6 gallons of paint later, it's looking pretty good. It's still not even done. I mean, we've still got a lot of trim to paint and all kinds of craziness. But I'm really excited for the reptile room, guys. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be getting some rack systems set up in there. Like I said, we get some adult dwarf and super dwarf retics in the collection, and try to step into the breeding world. It's always been a goal of mine. But it's been a slow-moving goal. Retics aren't the cheapest thing to get into, especially when you start messing with dwarf and super dwarf localities, and you start paying some money. It's not like a corn snake where you can go get one for $50 and be, super happy with your 6th genetic snake. I wish it was that easy. With retics, it's a little more pricey than that. But my thing is I'm also only going to be buying reputable bloodlines from reputable breeders. I don't want to mess with anything that's going to get 16 foot, 20 foot. I love retics. I think they're the coolest snake ever. But the reason I got into dwarf and super dwarf localities is because I can't house a 20-foot snake. Now, not saying that these super dwarf and dwarf localities stay tremendously small. I mean, depending on what locality you get, you can still have a pretty decent sized snake. But they're a little more manageable. Obviously, they are a little edgy sometimes, I guess you would say. I'm not going to say they're aggressive or mean animals, because they're really not. They're extremely smart animals. But they have their moods. They can be edgy. It's definitely kind of the downfall to retics, but at the same time, I kind of love it. They have a personality that most snakes just don't have. I don't care if it's ball pythons or corn snakes, they just don't have the same personality that these retics do. And that's just something I've kind of fallen in love with. And then, you just kind of fall in love with them after you get them, even though they can be a little intimidating. There's something about them that makes you just absolutely fall in love with them. They're amazing animals to sit and watch. They're always exploring. They're my corn snakes are normally burrowed or hiding. They don't really want to come out. I have one weird male corn snake that always wants to come out when he sees me. But for the most part, corn snakes don't want to come around. They don't want to be around. They want to hide. They'll come out at night. They come out for food. But that's about it. These guys, on the other hand, I should probably slow down through here. These guys, on the other hand, are all over the place. They're always moving. They're always thinking. They're always what's going on around me. So they're really cool animals to watch. that's why I enjoy them so much. And we're super close to getting to breeding. Like I said, I just need to get a few adult snakes to get going, and then I have a couple babies growing up, and I'm going to continue to add to the baby collection, especially with genetics that I'm not going to be able to afford as an adult. We'll definitely grow some out so I have those genetics in the future. Maybe I'll even just buy some males and pair them with some of the adult females I buy to get those genetics in a little quicker. But I'm not going to, skip a step or anything like that. We're gonna do it right. I want my snakes to stay small and healthy and make a decent name for myself. So be prepared. I'm going to try my best. I've got a lot going on this week. Like I said, I still got to get moved in, and I've still, I've got a wedding to go to this weekend too. One of my good friends, they're getting married. So yeah, I've got a pretty full weekend, but I am going to get the snakes over this week. I am going to film it, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what to expect when you move. It can be intimidating when you have multiple reptiles, and a little bit of a drive. So be on the lookout for that, guys. I haven't forgot you. I'll be posting videos here real soon as we get settled in, and you can expect to start seeing some more super dwarf retic videos coming. That's kind of what I've been focusing on with my reptiles, so you can expect a little bit more of that. Guys, I hope you can bear with me on this process, but it's all going to work out for the best. If you would, give it a thumbs up, like this video, please, share it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. There's going to be some pretty cool stuff coming up in the future. Thanks, guys.